Rudyard Kipling once said that if history was told in the form of stories, it would never be forgotten. Welcome to Greenwood. Historically, haunted, you'll love the stories. We're standing in front of the McArthur Centre right now, which used to be known as the Gully Block. And Gully was a merchant here. He had a hardware store on the second floor of this building, but he also was the undertaker. And so this actually was the entrance to the morgue. Several folks have reported experiencing things up there. One lady who plays bingo was telling me that she definitely had a feeling she shouldn't be sitting in this seat, because there was another man who wanted to sit there. Not in real life, of course, but he was present because she could smell cigarette smoke and raw onions. And so he made it quite clear that she should move, which she did, and her luck improved, and she no longer smelled the cigarette smoke and onions, so yeah. There were 31 Japanese Canadian families that were housed in this building early on during internment, and so on the top floor there would be housing for a number of those folks. We have lots of different stories about the third floor because there seems to be some leftover energy from those Japanese Canadian children that were up there. I think certainly we have some presence, and if you've ever looked at the photo of McArthur up in the reception hall there, it feels like his eyes are always following you.
Gonna wave your hand in front, just perfect.
All right.
You wanna?
That's a lot of lights.
We're gonna switch it to night vision. Is there anyone in here with us? It's pretty loud in here.
Mm-hmm. Who's the man? There's such a strong male energy over there.
Where?
Just in that area. Which makes sense if the staircase used to be there.
So you said you feel more male energy over here?
Yeah.
Nope. The tripwire just went off. I caught it. That's good.
Cool.
That was like 4 lights.
You said Mayor McArthur, are you?
Mayor McArthur, if that's you, can you press it again? Do you kick those away? Do you visit Maureen when she does her tours? Can you hit that again?
I feel like it walked from over here and then maybe that way.
Are you checking out what our devices do? Is it you, Mr. McArthur? That was really neat.
That was really neat.
Both times we mentioned McArthur,
Yeah.
the tripwire, and then that went off. So could he have been walking? Probably.
There's already a lot of good
Wow.
And I kind of wonder if actually Mr. Gully is here, because he actually was the gentleman who was the funeral director and built the coffins and stuff like
there it
that.
is again.
So
Mr. Valley.
yeah, Mr. Gully.
Again.
Yeah. So I think he, certainly is around.
So we mentioned the more old school people that lived here or ran this building or have influence in this building, and our gear goes off.
Next, the team heads to City Hall to seek up to 5 ghosts. These spirits include murderers, justices, and a possible suicide victim. 3 killers were sentenced to hang by 2 justices. Joshua Bell, James Dale, and Francesco Chetio received their death sentences from Chief Justice Hunter and Justice Clement at the turn of the 20th century. The courthouse and City Hall may hold their ghosts. As for the suicide, we'll learn more about that in the jail investigation.
So since they say the judge may still be on his stand, I think we should put the Flux 2 on there
Okay.
and see if he walks up to it.
Okay.
And maybe we could put the tripwire where the criminals would go to their stand.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should just put here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll let that go. And we'll set the tripwire. So something's breaking the IR sensor. Who's up here?
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Like in the MacArthur building today, it did not do that. I'll turn it on and off.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the 2 men who were tried here for murder?
Joshua Bell
Yeah.
and Francisco Cedillo, and there was another one, Dale.
Okay.
So those are the 3 murder trials.
Francesco and
Joshua
Ja.
and Dale.
okay.
I'm just being quiet.
Well, the light is blinking.
The light went off. Are you coming up the stairs? Joshua, are you here? Is there anyone up there? Can you let us know you're here? Did the lights go off again? Do you have a message for Maureen? Do you have anything you'd like her to tell? Anything different?
It's interesting because the wire goes from the old staircase.
Wow. If you don't want to see it, can you reach and touch the blue light in front of me? Either side. Left or right.
Whoa.
That petrifies me.
Thank you.
Thank you. So you don't want us here. You don't want us sitting in this chair, is what you mean. So the tripwire is going off. I know we can't see it from here because we're just running the one camera tonight, but
What was that? Oh. Whoa. That's the other side.
are you coming up here now? So whatever trip that is within 3 feet of me, to my right. And it's cold. It's actually cold here. If you have a message from Maureen with one word, what would that be?
Oh, that one went off.
Ooh.
Red, the red, green, and red.
Red's strong. We're gonna come down to the jail cell. It'll be easier to talk down there away from the ears of the law. Are you going to be waiting for us down there? I think we should go try downstairs.
In the jail, a man named Charlie committed suicide. Many people believe his soul remains behind, and tonight the team will try to contact him.
All right, so Maureen's given us the history on this city hall. Now, there's also a folklore legend of a possible hanging suicide of a man named Charlie. What are we going to do with you tonight? We're going to sit you in the solitary confinement cell, also known as the woman's cell. And you're going to do the Estes method with an array of gear. And Maureen and I are going to sit over there and
Ask some questions.
ask some questions.
All right.
As you can see, Sandra will be locked in here,
Slipping.
and the light will be off, and you'll be blindfolded.
Hello. I just said hello.
Really?
Yeah. Hello. Okay. Hello.
So Sandra's already heard a hello through her spirit box. Now I'm going to lock her or close her in here, turn off the lights, and she's gonna be alone. For the Estes method.
Did you just sound like a cat meowed?
So Maureen, what's happening in there? Yes, Sandra's blindfolded. She has noise cancelling headphones on, and there's an array of gear around her.
Okay.
So this is called the Estes method. It is sensory deprivation. So we're going to ask EVP questions, and we're going to listen for her
Okay.
to see if she hears us.
And what an EVP question is.
An EVP is electronic voice phenomenon, and
Okay.
that is spirits talking to our audio recorders, and we can hear it. And like I told you earlier, explaining the spirit box, it said they can manipulate the frequencies
Right.
and say words, and that's what Sandra's listening for.
Okay.
Were you brought here for trial?
Why were you arrested? You heard that noise?
Mhm.
I just heard the polka tune.
You what?
Hold on one sec. I'll explain what just happened. So, we left a polter tune. It's a proximity sensor with an IR blaster in the men's jail cell at the end of the hallway. And I wish we had a camera in there, but we're already rolling with both of our cameras. And I heard it go off. Did you hear the nursery rhyme sound down there? I did.
I just heard like a noise.
So something's tripping off in the men's cell, which is kind of creepy. Whoever's in the men's cell, can you go to the female cell and let Sandra know you're in there?
Would you die in the men's cell?
It just got like way colder in here.
Are you in the cell with Sandra now?
Aside from that one hello, I didn't get any words. It just got really cold.
So your sentence is up. Nothing happened in here except you heard the hello,
Yeah.
and it got cold in here.
Yeah.
That's me making that noise. So, do I try it in here, or do we let Maureen try it in here
I think Marlena should try it in here, and you should go in the jail cell.
at the same time?
No.
Okay. So we're going to invite Maureen to try the Estes method. We'll have Sandra set her up and explain it to her,
Mm-hmm.
and then the two of us will go out and ask some questions.
All right.
So Maureen, we'll be exactly where you and I were, and
Yep.
you'll be safe.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And if you hear
What is this in my hand?
It's just the speaker box.
Okay.
and if you hear any words come through, yell them out, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to start our session. Can you touch the blue triangle?
I feel like the sound has changed. It's got a little more intense.
In there with Maureen. Touch her on the shoulder. Tell her your name. Tell her why you're in jail. All done.
Okay.
Well, what did you think of your first session?
Well, it was. There was one spot where I sort of felt like a purple light, kind of. But then I thought, well, that's probably just from the mask, right? You sort of feel that. And then just at the end there, my shoulders were getting like I was getting warm, like I'm actually quite
Oh.
warm, as opposed to
Oh,
being
weird.
cold.
Wow.
But that might just be because I had this on as well as my wig, and it might be just getting hot. So
Okay.
okay, so nothing,
Nothing abnormal?
not that I noticed. No, nothing.
Not that we know from out there, anyway.
Yeah, no,
We'll
it
have
was
to
all
listen
very.
to all the audio.
Yeah, we've been recording everything on audio.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah.
So
So,
we're-
and of course you can't tell if anything's
No.
going off. So
No.
yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is, I guess Sandra wants me to go in the men's cell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so I'll
Yeah.
do this.
Okay.
No, right. It's much colder over here.
Oh, I like this.
What was that?
Something down the other end.
Yeah.
What'd you hear?
Let's go.
Something.
Something.
I don't know where it was
That
coming
was
from.
loud too.
Yeah. But
There was like something knocked over or like something.
remove.
Yeah.
The camera is not at the same angle. I don't think, is it?
Oh my gosh, it moved. Did it turn off maybe?
It did,
Oh no, it's still on. The screen's still on.
but the the gimbal turned off,
Oh, what?
which we just charged literally before coming here. And I haven't turned it on till we got in here.
That must be what we heard.
Yeah, because that's not where it, I mean, it was facing, looking at the seat, so.
Yeah. Kind of weird, actually.
That was weird.
Still recording though. Okay, back to my seat.
Yeah.
Back to jail.
Do you want a chair in there?
I always like making other people do the Estes method.
I know, you hate it. Okay, so Mike's in the cell on the floor. Is anyone here with us? Is Charlie here?
Did you die in this cell?
I just heard a loud whisper. Heard it again.
Were you a minor?
I just heard a whistle, like,
I heard that too. I just thought I heard that.
that's
too.
what I heard.
Huh. Did you hear that? No. Okay. Did the guards like to whistle down here?
Oh, I heard it again. It's somebody whistling.
I wonder if that was like a way of communicating.
It had. Again. I don't feel alone in here now. I almost feel panicky.
Was it an accident?
It's gotten very cold in here. It feels like there's somebody right in my face. Oh my god, what the hells are those sounds? It's like really loud whistling, like people. It's not radio, because it sounds... And I hear a voice.
Are you wondering who Mike is in there?
No, don't. Wow. I just thought it went all black.
Oh, weird.
Like I was... It's gonna sound bizarre, but I'll describe what I felt or just saw like the last 30 seconds. It felt like a ton of people were coming to see what I'm doing.
I feel like I'm being pushed forward.
Yeah.
Push for towards me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I also felt like someone was gonna try and shut the door. I was getting really panicky about that.
Huh.
Like really panicky.
Wow.
Alright, I wanna try 2 more things. I'm gonna try something we've dubbed the gadget minefield. And see if anything goes off.
Okay.
A gadget minefield.
You'll love it. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set up a bunch of stuff in the
Over here?
hallway here, because that's where I felt the busyness.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna go lights out all over, and we're just gonna do a basic EVP question because you think we'll get some voices. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was in the men's cell. I heard, I guess, through the spirit box. It was very confusing, the hustle and bustle of whistling and voices. Who was talking? Can you whistle now? What's your name?
Was the guy that said he was guilty down here still? Why is one cell open and the other one closed?
Well, Maureen, you took part in your first, I think it's your first paranormal investigation.
Yes, it certainly is.
What's your thoughts on it? Uncensored.
Well, I think it's really fascinating, and having seen the lights go off and things happen, I think there's definitely something to it. It's just hard sometimes to know what's definitive, or, is it just cold because there's a draft? Is it, do I feel like I'm pushed forward really, or do I, am I, just tired, or what's going on? So I think it's quite fascinating, and certainly I think there's lots of information you can get, but it's just hard because you can't really get names and things like that. You don't get the definitive. You get the a general thing. Yes, it's a man. No, it's this or whatever. So it would be much more fun if it was really coming off a lot, but
Yeah.
that's not the reality. So it is what it is. So,
The reality is
yeah.
it's sometimes boring. It takes hours to get one blip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I enjoyed this, Sandra and I. I think we were really grateful that we connected and you invited us up here.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to come up again and work on some historic things and some other ghostly things with you in the future.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be really fun.
All right.
And thanks for coming.
Thank you.